Welcome to Heather's Full Catastrophe. I'm really struggling today, and it's really hard to force myself to record because I know I look like shit. I don't have the fucking energy to do anything to look different. I'm not even dressed. Just got out of the bathtub and put my robe on. That's as far as I go. So why am I like this today? I overdid it yesterday. Basically what I did was more than usual, but it probably doesn't sound like a whole lot. I got up about 9 and kind of rushed myself through getting ready so that I was ready by 10:30, and I took a shower. I blow dried my hair. I had breakfast. Like, all of that in an hour and a half is actually pretty freaking amazing. About 10:30, a good friend I hadn't seen in quite some time came over. We had a lovely visit, but that took some more energy. I mean, this is going to be a really good visualization of the spoon theory, which, if you don't know what the spoon theory is yet, definitely read up on it. Both my daughter and I had dentist appointments. Great checkup. Still, additional energy that I do not normally expend. Then my daughter and I went to the county office so that we could get her a passport. Then I brought Ainsley home. We did a couple quick things at home, did some editing, and went to bed. It was an incredibly full day for me. And I actually was already feeling kind of low energy because I'm pretty sure the quinoa did it to me. I guess I can't bring that back yet. Too soon. So all of that compounding to today. A couple days ago I realized I really like taking baths. I used to think they were a waste of time, but now that I add Dead Sea salts instead of Epsom salt and some essential oils, I don't know, I threw a bunch of shit in there. It all smelled good. So I am not an essential oil expert by any means, but so I realized I really enjoy taking nice long warm baths because the Dead Sea salts actually do help with the pain. 20-30 minutes I'm really pretty comfortable. And I often meditate. I do lots of different kinds of meditations. Sometimes it's just watch your thoughts go by like in a river, doing a body scan. And sometimes I'll meditate on a topic. I was meditating on the topic, what does it mean to live life to the fullest? Well, I have always in the past thought that meant activity. Do as much activity as you can. And that's where I went wrong. It's not. I think live life to the fullest is actually where you need to find your own personal balance of activity and quiet time. Quiet activity. So still activity, but just quiet, I can be just reading a book and that's successful time. I could be, sometimes I think editing my videos will be a nice quiet time because it's also kind of reviewing the material that I'm considering posting and thinking about it and meditating on it and narrowing it down to what I think is actually the most helpful for other people because I've already taken from it what I need. So how am I going to adjust to accommodate my body's needs today? I have taken it a lot easier this morning. I've only just kind of eaten what I can scavenge out of the fridge. I haven't cooked anything. I really do want to make a delicious soup for dinner, and he can chop stuff up and I can, supervise. It might have to be something like that, or I might have to change what we have for dinner to something simpler. That's okay. Those are all okay changes. And I'm just cutting myself slack. Update. Today is the day after I recorded video where I was really struggling. I'm very happy to report that I do feel a little bit better today. One thing I've recently discovered is that I need to be really specific when I say I feel better today, when I'm speaking to anyone who knows me, basically. Because just saying I feel better implies all better, and no, that is not the case at all. And so I have started putting a number on it, because that also helps me to really define how much better do I feel, because I feel like I need to track everything. It's called biohacking. Look into it. It's really interesting, actually. It makes it feel much more methodical, and I am training for a incredibly athletic and difficult and challenging marathon, which is my life. I'm training to get back in to my life. I'm going to say I feel see that complicates it too. Okay. How do I feel today? I would say that I am, compared to a month ago, I'm 30% better than I was a month ago. Compared to yesterday, I'm at least 50% better. Compared to what I believe to be my true healthy normal, I'm about 30% of that. So you see how it's different depending on exactly what I'm referring to. Like the other day, my good friend asked me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you doing today? And I said, well, what's your scale? And she's like, 10 is awesome and 1 is not. And okay, no, you know what the scale really is? 0 is I'm in bed and I can't get up, and more than likely I'm crying. That's 0. 10 is what I would consider to be leading a relatively normal life. This may not sound like a lot, but first, I need to go back to work. I need that in so many ways, not just monetarily, but I miss it. I need to go back to work first. I'm just getting upset because I'm trying to think about it. I'm trying to name it. Why am I crying right now? And to reset there for a minute, I started to go down a rabbit hole that was a little too upsetting. So I guess I didn't give myself enough of a break. I need to breathe. All right, so the topic I was on when I needed to take a break was trying to define when I say on a scale of, say, 1 to 10, how I'm doing. A 10 would be I'm leading a normal life. And to me, a normal life would be back to work full time, exercising on a regular basis, having a social life, and a couple of hobbies. That is so my ideal. A 0 would be I'm in bed crying and can't get up, either because of lack of energy. Well, no, a 0 would be lack of energy and pain is keeping me in bed, and depression. All of those things at once. So that's a 0. And a 10 is normal life. Where am I right now? Well, if yesterday was a 3, today is a 4. So that's a marked difference. That is trackable. That is something I can, yes, it's based on how I'm feeling, so it's, I can't think of the right word right now. I have an incredibly good vocabulary, but a lot of it is lost right now in the brain fog. So today's a 4. Today I am, when I'm done recording, I'm going to do some straightening up. I'll do some work on a video that I've been meaning to get posted, and I'll do some cooking. So yeah, today's a 4. It's pretty good. It's an improvement. A couple weeks ago or a month ago, I'd say a month ago, I was consistently a 3. That's part of the reason why yesterday was so upsetting, because it's when you feel like you're getting pulled back and you're going, oh God, I'm falling into the hole again. It's very scary. And you're not sure if you're going to get back out of that hole. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to get busy. I got stuff to do.